Hey everybody, Jeremy Redman here, founder of Task Magic. Give this video a like. Give this channel a subscribe. If you like automating, work-life balance, we're gonna see the things that you want to do. Kyle just said 1 second. I was gonna do this without him. He'll call me. All right. Okay, call me. All right. Now that Kyle's late. So I wanted to go over this one topic and use this one example, this one person, lovely customer, love this person. They've helped. And I don't know if they've thought about how much they've helped. Okay, so here we go. All right. So, hey, you're on the pod right now, okay?
What's up?
Okay. So I just started this. It's 47 seconds in. Okay. Now, I want to talk about so Kyle knows as well. I want to make this video about the difference between someone interpreting something as a bug and it just being an edge case feature build. Okay? So, and I want to describe the cloud issue, okay? So, the thing that was reported to us as a cloud issue. All right? So, by the nature of what we do, we are trying to automate the web and see a couple of videos ago where we're trying to boil the ocean. All right. So in doing that, we are having to account for everything on every website and doing every action on every website because we give you the freedom to do that. We want you to do that. The only way we accomplish this is if you let us know the esoteric sites or esoteric or rare edge case things that isn't happening. So for instance, we had one of our lovely customers. I'm going to put this up here. So I'm going to share a screen. So Hans, one of our customers, reported cloud not running again. Okay. So, and then he brilliantly put a video. We love you, Hans. Love you, by the way, because this is what we need. So, oh, you just wrote back. Oh, I think cloud is running now. Okay. Yes. Oh, he just put that 17 hours ago. Okay. Yeah. So we fix that. So here's the funny thing that we found out. Kyle, off memory, do you remember what that issue was?
It was, so we try to generate a description of what every step is for people because, like, if you record a click step, we want to be able to describe what that step was back to you. For his automation, he recorded a scroll down step on a site that returned so much content that we didn't have a limit on what we were interpreting there. And when we saved that, it was exceeding the storage for the task history, which made no task history show for him. It was a very weird, it was kind of we haven't recorded a scroll down on a site with that type of a situation before.
Yeah. So
it introduced a new problem.
Right. So it was a payload issue. Okay. So it was it wasn't like a commonly used site, right?
I don't even know what site it was. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. So
I think it's it's a more niche site. I don't remember.
Yeah. Right. So again, so that's fine, and our thing will work at least 80 to 90% on everything. I guarantee you right now, we work on 90% of all use cases. 90 to 95. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think that a lot of people there's a way to accomplish your use case.
Yeah.
Although it may not be obvious is the one stipulation of that. It's like however, this percentage very, very easy. This percentage you need to try the second or third methods to get it working.
Yeah. So also he then mentioned that his biggest problem is testing the iteration is really slow. So he can't see what's happening in cloud in real time. I think that's just a byproduct at the moment, right?
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to do some things there. We can explore it.
Yeah.
Let it get upvoted.
Yeah, right. So the funny thing is here was the exact thing. It was like a payload issue for our cloud runner on our side, where the automation was such a large scroll down step. It had inner text 500 kilobytes.
There was a maximum we allowed per step, and that was going to be allowed to be stored in the database for the task history.
Ah, yeah, okay.
And because it exceeded that, it wouldn't add the document. Adding that document is what shows it a new task history.
And this was the first time, like this is what's funny. So I would call this a 1 in 100, right? Which is 1%, but it's not. I thought about this. It's technically 1 in 12,000. This is the first time we have had someone do this thing, right?
Correct.
So you
At
think
least have a problem with it reporting to their task history.
yeah. So if we have like around 15,000 ish users, something like that, like we have over 4,000 paying customers, and then they invite people. So let's just take the paid users, right? 4,500. Okay. That is a 1 in 4,500 thing. Out of all the things that have ever been reported, this one edge case. Now, granted, it gets taken as cloud does not run. All right. Because it failed on a certain thing. Now, we are here because within a day, we found out what it was, investigated that specific issue, and then within a day or two, we'll turn it around for people. So we our word to you is we're going to move really fast to get these edge cases. And then now this edge case is fixed for everyone. Correct, Kyle? Yes, it is. Okay, fine. All right. So this is the reason why we're launching the community in the next month or so. After I put all the content in there, it's just a lot of stuff. So and I'll automate it. But this is the reason why we do what we do. This is the reason why we allow this to be public. Because if we're going to handle every single edge case, right? We will handle them. You just need to tell us, hey. So it's not, you can report it as cloud's not running, but when in fact cloud isn't running for this specific thing. I wanted to be very clear on that. So, and like it was reported in bugs. So it's not a bug, right? At all. We just haven't accounted for that edge case. That 1 in 4,000 edge case. Right? Like that's what that is. We've never gotten that reported before, specifically. So then it takes a day or two, we respond to it. That is how we need to go about this. It's very community driven. You need to tell us the esoteric edge case that you're working on. Within a couple days, we'll have the fix, and then you'll be fine. Like they said, like he reported, it will be good. So like, yeah, is there any other example between like a bug and an edge case? I believe at this point, our stuff works 95% of the time on 95% of sites and cases. What do you think, Kyle?
I think so. I think it's just about exposing to everybody how they're going to do it, or the workarounds for when those, because a lot of sites are doing things to make it difficult for you to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So sometimes when one method that works on one site doesn't work on another. So if you're limited, let's call it your toolkit of building automations is limited to one method, you can build on less than someone who has used other methods on other sites. So
yeah,
that just goes into what the course is talking about, those things of different ways to accomplish things on sites. So when it's difficult, you can still do it.
Right. So what he's talking about is we are launching a course, and that I'm putting together right now. So where we have like our success stories, and a lot of we're filming dozens and dozens of videos on this that we'll transcribe and make into content for our school course. For you guys, that you can like get started and say, hey, my thing doesn't work on this piece. It's like we will get to every single edge case. Like, because again, our goal is to boil the ocean, and we're going to do it. So like, just exercise some patience with us. And by the way, Hans was amazing, and he reported that it was working a day later, right? So we just have to work through those edge cases at this point in our journey. If something does not work, there are still bugs. We still do have bugs, but it's either local compute, like your computer is very slow or it doesn't have like proper resources allocated to it, or Like, so you'll get like network issues or things like that. Or it's just an edge case we haven't accounted for. I do believe we're out of the woods of critical errors. Would you agree?
We're out of the major things. I think a lot of people like see small issues with recording on sites, and they don't realize that like any no. I would say that every no code RPA tool fails to handle iframes, and we're failing in handling like iframes inside of an iframe that loaded really slow, and that's the kind of situation we're at. The alternative is you digging into the website and you finding your own selector, which obviously is not what we talk about doing at all.
But that is a possibility. So like
it is. You're able to do it. We do good in almost all the scenarios where you shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, great. And we'll make a video on that as well. So, okay, anything else to add with again, so just as a reminder, if you run into an issue, just let us know, right? Most of the things, and a lot of people can attest to this, we usually get to and address edge cases within a couple days. And like, well, because we're just curious about it. So, and we're curious to help and like drive the community forward. So we appreciate Hans and Isaac and all these other people that throw stuff in here and let us know what edge cases they are, and we'll investigate. So, okay, thank you so much to you guys. You are you're terrific, everyone out there. And subscribe to the channel. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, talk to you later.